Hey, what's going on, guys? Vengeance514 here. In today's video, we're going to be doing my GTA Online character. We're going to be going through the clothes of 2 GTA Online characters and the garages of 2 GTA Online characters. I'm going to be splitting this between the 3 accounts that I've even played this on, and it's going to be a lot. This video is going to be the longest because it's my most developed character. I've had it for 6 or 7 years at this point, playing the game, grinding it on and off. So the first thing is we're going to go from top to bottom and basically explain some things. Firstly, this outfit is just basically a military outfit, but I wanted to make sure it used the t-shirt, so it wound up being more of a desert one, and since it was in a desert, I might as well use the Trevor Phillips one. This one is primarily purple. It has purple on it, and that's the whole purpose of it. This is an outfit that I ground out for so long because I got an outfit in the beginning of the game that had the leggings, I think, and then I waited until like level 86 to get the top, and that's the whole reason why I did it. This one, the shirt actually glows, and my favorite color is red, so I did this up and down. This is another outfit that I created just because I was getting bored of the skeleton one. This is the FBI outfit for the Diamond Casino heist, I think. And the other FBI outfits doesn't have that key card in the middle, so I made sure to save that as quick as I could. I changed this. This used to be a racing outfit, but I wanted an outfit with a duster, so I purchased an outfit and customized it. This is an outfit wearing all the clothing that advertises food. That's the whole purpose of it. I bought this during winter when the update for this came out, where they added those masks and stuff. And I think we're going to wear that now. This one is back when I was using a modded helmet and mask glitch. This is my primary outfit for looking like militarized. And I bought this because someone called me the Black Widow in an other cat suit, and I was like, okay, I hate you, and then I went into that. I bought this because I thought having a scuba outfit would be useful for going to this, diving, but it barely works. We'll go back to this one, but we're going to talk about this one. I like this. The red trim is nice, and I might get different pants, but for now that's fine. I get called Sophia in this outfit a lot from Rainbow Six Siege, but I still think it looks good. This is for the July 4th Independence Day update. I only wear it then. This is red and white for Canadian colors, and I wear it rather frequently. This is a bunch of cheetah print because one of my friends that I play with likes cheetah print, so I did my best to find that for them, but luckily for me, I got another phone call to mess up a video. This one is called Bridget because of my friend Bridget. We all were told to wear outfits like this. And then I got this bodysuit because I think it looks sick. This is called Nightclubs. It's using gear that you get from the Nightclubs update, and I thought that this would be what my character would wear. Now we're going to go back up to this one. Everyone has to have one of these outfits, okay? If you don't, you're not thinking right, okay? Now, I've purchased the ones that I think I like for each outfit. I'm not going to go through them all, but I will tell you that I bought this because of that camo jacket. I bought all of these because I thought they were going to be limited edition. I bought myself one of these because I wanted them. It's a flight suit after all. The rest of this I just bought because I thought I liked them. Save for this. I wanted to buy one of those because I wanted to keep it after the update was gone. Yeah. Tops, there's a special tab that I will show off what festive and special stuff I've gotten. But mostly just Christmas here in the festive area. It won't let me show off the pajamas, but that's okay. In here, you got these as free promotions for playing, and that's kind of why I did it, because of the free promotions from playing, or from the Rockstar Social Club, or because I would use Twitch Prime with GTA. That's most of the reasons why that these are here. But these Rockstar things, I think, come from killing someone with a Rockstar with the shirt on. Like, in, I think, Call of Duty and GTA 4, if you killed someone who was a GTA dev, you got the infected achievement, and then you would give that to everyone who killed everyone with that achievement, and it would spread and spread and spread, and I thought that that was really cool, and that's exactly what that shirt does, I'm pretty sure. This one came out as a promotion, I remember these. And then these are unlocks for logging in at a certain time, I think. No, these are for transferring. These original gangster ones are for transferring and doing certain things. And then I don't think the rest of this is important. Yeah, no. So we're good here. I hate you. Okay. And now, we're going to go downstairs. Thanks for your motorbike, bro. I don't know if I have anything in my parking garage, because I don't think I stored any vehicles here. Yeah, these are all just default vehicles. We're gonna go back to... We're gonna run out the exit, excuse me. And we're going to go over my garages. Can you not use the exit like this? Oh, I'm so sad. This is so much work. We want to exit the park. Really? Exit the parking garage from the elevator. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Okay, the networks are down.
Shut up. I get that call every time because I'm a cheater. I bought this recently and upgraded it recently, only to realize that it has an additional initial D paint job, so I had to put the drift suspension on it. But I think it actually affects the performance of the vehicle when it's that low. And I'm not really a fan of high camber like that. So, the first place that we're going to go, because it's along the way, is this gun shop, and then we'll go into this garage. I forgot about the music. I'm going to get copyrighted for that again. Why isn't it off? I just played story and turned it down, but okay. But you can hear just turning makes the wheels screech, and that I think it's actually because of the camber. Okay. Thanks, bro. Love you. I can't wait to trade out this car, to be honest. I hope none of you pick a fight with me, or that's going to be a big mistake. Alright. Hello. So, every weapon at one point I purchased the special etched finished for. It's either going to be called Gilded Gun, or it's going to be called Yusuf Amir, or if we go up here to... Where's the LMG? It's here, but I upgraded it. Well, there's another one. It's like etched metal finish or something. Some weapons didn't get it. I think this is an example of it. This weapon did not get it. But instead, I just used a gold tint that I unlocked. Before that, I used a pink, but that's when I was under-leveled. I think that's the same case with this. Yep. They're all fully upgraded. Suppressors when applicable.
When the end time comes, I'd rather be holding a peace than a peace sign.
Certain ones also allow for box magazines. I didn't buy the box magazines much because they would ruin the reload time. But I did for this SMG down here. And this shotgun, because it makes it into the assault shotgun that you were previously looking at. And this one because I wanted a rifle with it, just in case. I think another case of it actually is this one. Because you can actually wield this on the back of a bike, and it's the only way to have a 100-round weapon on the back of a bike, which is pretty sick.
Now you are prepared against government tyranny.
Now, I actually can't buy extra armor stacks because in Christmas, they gave you free armor of super light, light, standard, super heavy, and heavy armor. And I went through all the heavy armor first, and now I can't buy anymore because I have to go through all the light armor. We're going to go right next door to this 2-car garage. This is the very first garage that I ever purchased, roughly 6 years ago. This car is such a pain. We went down the wrong alleyway, so we're just going to vault over this and continue with our lives. So, I have the Kuruma armored in here because it's literally like the best car in the game. It comes from the Heist update. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I have this in here because it's one of my favorite cars, actually. But it's absolutely inspired by a YouTuber. If you know who it is, then you know who it is. But, over here, if you notice, there's a BMX bike in the garage. I didn't want to pull it out because it'd be wasted time. But I would take that BMX bike in here and just goof off sometimes. Now we're going to head more southbound into this garage. This time in a supercar, so it shouldn't take half as long. And I don't have to worry about crashing and ejecting myself now. Bro, why is everyone driving? Ouch. Well, I can't make that turn. There's kind of a wall there. I just took him out. Alright. That all? I think this contains some of my oldest vehicles because this garage property is so cheap. So this might be the second garage I ever owned. But there's only one way to find out. Yeah, mostly speaking. This came from my other garage, but I just wasn't too big of a fan of it. When you get into it, I would be a big fan of this. This would be my favorite car. But it zooms you out way too much. This is in here to remember when this was full of ballers, like it almost still is. And this I picked up on the side of the road, and I had to keep it because it was on the side of the road. Normally they don't spawn those on the side of the road. I put bikes in here as well. I'm going to drive this to show off what I was complaining about while we go to our next destination. I think our next destination is going to be to the airport, but I know one way to find out. Yeah. We go to this garage, then to the airport, and then we're going to bring it back around to this house. And then my facility and biker club also have gear. But while we're transiting, I'm going to open up my contacts and go to the bottom to show off all the names and stuff that we have in here. So, I think Wendy comes from the Pixel Pete's Arcade. Tom Connors comes from the Diamond Casino. Tony is for the nightclub. Sinian's from the beginning of the game. Sapphire, we'll cover that name in a minute. Ron comes from halfway through the game for the missions from Trevor. Pegasus, we're going to give a call soon. Nikki and Peach are different. Miss Baker comes from the Diamond Casino. Moore's Mutual comes with your first car, and I don't think I have any reason to call them right now. Merryweather has some certain upgrades that I'll be showing off. The mechanic has cars that I am showing you in person, so we won't need to call him much. Martin you unlock at level 10. Malk you unlock with the biker clubs, I think. LJT you unlock when you buy a biker club. Office, what's the word? Warehouse for counterfeit cash or whatnot. Lester you unlock at like level 6 or 10 or something. Laszlo, I forget why he's on there, to be honest. Lamar you get at the very beginning of the game. Juliet and Infernus will be spoke about in a moment. Gerald you get at the beginning of the game. English Dave comes from the nightclubs. I dialed 911 once, and then they added into the security, into your actual contacts. Downtown Cabco comes there by default. Dom, I think you unlock parachute jumps to like level 15, and he calls you. Chastity Cheetah come from a thing that I'm going to elaborate on in a minute. Brian, he comes from the Arena War Workshop. Brucey you unlock after a while, and you can call for like Bull Shark Testosterone at like level 25. The assistant comes from your office. Agent 14 comes from your bunker. Now we're going to head into here, and then I'll elaborate on those names that I said I'll elaborate on soon. In here, I have the Unicorn, aka Drift Tampa, and then this looked like an old rally car, and then I noticed that I had the sticker bomb option, which is rare, so I wanted to do all the sticker bomb options I could. You could sticker bomb the doors, but then that would cover up delivery, so I decided not to, because we have an inside joke that the Ron company is Ron Jeremy, and that the fluids inside are his fluids, and if you know who that is, then you know who that is, and I don't need to elaborate on it further. If you don't, then you shouldn't. Now, we're going to drive to the airport, and I'm going to elaborate on those names. Those names, as most of you may have either been able to pick up on or know yourself, come from the Gentleman's Club. And the reason for that is because I just wanted to collect all the names, and after a while that's what it became. The first time I did it, I think it was like 6 years ago, and I got enough to get their number and brought them back to the house because I was role-playing with an old group of friends that I don't even know are alive anymore, and we wanted to summon one to our house. After that, I just started to collect their names because my phone was already becoming cluttered with all the other stuff, so I was like, I think it would be cool to have as many contacts as I can, because it makes me feel like I have friends, sad face. Oh, for Christ's sake. I just nailed that black woman. That's a hate crime in 6 states. Alright, we're going to go in here, and then afterwards we're going to go through the, call the people to elaborate a bit further on some of those situations. Okay, in here is the second warehouse. This is the second garage I ever owned, and it contains some of the things from my past. This was from a roleplay 6 years ago. This was from the first crew I joined 6 years ago. That was actually customized for me back when you could take someone else's customized vehicle and put it in your garage. That was our crew vehicle. This comes from a roleplay. This looks like my dad's old Mustang. This comes from a roleplay. This is the first lowrider, and that's the whole reason I have it. There's also a glitch with it where if you put a crew emblem on the hood, it just glitches out onto the blower there. This used to be an Easter egg vehicle. The only way you could access this vehicle, which is Lester's vehicle, was by driving it in the first race in the game. Because it's a sedans race, you can choose this vehicle. You have to win the race, and then you have to hold on to it in a session without dying or getting it blown up. And when Simeon calls you to customize a vehicle, this still has to be intact so you can take it for yourself. And that's how old it is. It is years old for that glitch. And then a few years after that, they released it as a normal vehicle, and now I'm sad. This is, I think, all the sticker bomb options you can choose for it. Again, it is the only sticker bomb car in the game until they started added new ones recently, and that is why the crew emblem seems a little weird. This is the Barbie truck from Story, but reimagined. This was from a roleplay. It looks like the FIB 4 or 5 star cars from GTA 4. And then this is a baller that just kind of exists. And now we're going to take the fastest one here, which I think, if I remember correctly, the Dominator has the highest max speed. And we are going to head north while I call some people. Where do we need to head first? Here, because the nightclub has garages and stuff. Now we're going to go back to the bottom, and we're going to start calling people to flex. The first one we need to call is Pegasus. I apologize for that noise.
Hello, this is Pegasus.
That comes from my trigger stops. Weaponized. I got the Insurgent pickup for free. Recently, I think it was a Christmas deal. I bought the Barracks and the Crusader for role-playing many years ago. I got the Buzzard Attack Chopper because it was the best chopper back in the day. It was the fastest. I think it may still be the fastest. If not, it's the Flying Swift Bravo or something like that. I bought the Cuban 800 because it was cheap. And then once I was able to get money, I bought the Bezor because of its speed, the Hydra for its functionality, and the Dodo because it was free for upgrading from 360 to the 1 with the same social club account. In here, I used to have the Toro for when it was free from the Beach Bum update, but they removed it. I bought the Sea Shark, and then I think I bought the Speeder because it was a boat, and I just needed to have a boat. The Marshall Canada comes for free from transferring from 360. I bought the Stretch because it's one of the only vehicles and ways to get a Stretch in the first place, again, for roleplay. I use the Kraken pretty frequently. It's better than buying the Submersible because you get the Kraken for free from transferring from 360 again.
Call again. Goodbye.
Now, I forget which floor. I bought all 3 floors to do some glitching, and now it's nonsense because my glitcher friend was a d-hole. Okay, so this is an important one, at least so far. Those just loaded in. That was actually pretty cool, though. I bought this thanks to my friend. I made it purple because it's her favorite color. I bought this when it came out because it's a classic muscle car. I couldn't help myself. It's the same for both of these. I will say, though, I think it's this one has some of the longest wheelie times I've ever seen. This one almost does backflips when it wheelies. And it has a thing called Rose Vengeance, the livery, so I knew I had to have it. This is called something RS, I don't even remember. It's the Vapid Flash GT, okay. And in real life, it's a Ford Focus RS or a Fiesta RS. And I made it into a rally car like it's supposed to. Those purple stripes are actually black, and the black on here is white. And sometimes it's interchanged, but that is Ken Block's drift car. Here is my first car on my first account ever in this game. Sometimes it has a back spoiler, and sometimes it doesn't. It's really confusing to me. But this is the car that I used to take to North Yankton when that glitch was more possible. It was a lot of fun, and this I used to drive around in the snow a lot with my friends. This is a Lancia Stratos. I forget what it's called in the game, but it's a classic rally car, so I had to have it. It's a Tropos Rally. This is the 811, which used to be the fastest car in the game. I do not think it is anymore. This has a classic rally look to it. I think it's a Ford. It's called the Silvestra, but in real life, I think it's a Ford Escort. This I bought. Honestly, at this point, I don't remember why, but it looks pretty nice, so it's good. And then we are going to go to another nightclub floor and see what's in there. Can I run? Oh, God bless. We're on B2, so let's try B3 and then B1. Even as a car collector, I can't make up all this garage space. Okay, This is important. Good. Let's go down here. So this is the Tyrant. I thought it looked like a Ford GT, like the new Ford GT from the front, so I bought it. But it actually doesn't. They don't show the back at all. That is not a Ford GT. This is one of my favorite cars at this point. And I did purple and yellow/gold because of the Regal colors. This became free for me for transferring, I think, so I just did whatever I wanted to it. This is another fantastic vehicle. It's a Dodge Charger Hellcat. Well, it's a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, I think. But it's called a Gauntlet Hellfire, and then that's a Gauntlet Classic. This is a bike that I bought. I think I either got it for free. Let's see its name. Yeah, I got it for free. I replaced an Elegy in here for it. And I just recently got it for free from a mystery spin at the casino. This is another case of a free one, but this one's actually important. This is the fastest four-door car in the game, which is why I hold on to it. This, I think, is just a normal Faggio. I don't think it's a Faggio mod, but we'll look. Yeah. And it's pink and looks fabulous. This Insurgent I actually bought on sale because I felt like I would need it one day. This is to remind me of the glitches that I used to do for duplication, but I don't anymore. And this is the Obey Omnis, which is supposed to be, I think, an Audi rally car. And now we're going to go to the final basement level. This is basement 3, so I need to go to level 1. And then we will head up north. I don't know why people are active, man. Everyone's supposed to be locked in their homes. Okay, this shows off the delivery vehicles. I didn't do much customization of these because they were so expensive for something I would never need to worry about because I do ghost sessions. I never do public sessions. This one I upgraded a little bit in case, but the rest of these I figured out that this was way too expensive and required unlock, so I just didn't do anything with the rest of these. Those are free liveries that I got for existing, and that's all I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a car from our garage like we did last time for the other ones here. So we're going to take this elevator and go back to level 2. I think that's where we were originally, that had the supercar. And then we are going to take that across the map. I do not have any drinks up here, and it's a real shame. Yep, there's the supercar. Now, the one thing that makes this different from the Entity XF and the Entity XXR is one, this is supposed to be, I think, the Koenigsegg Agera RS, and the other one is supposed to just be the Koenigsegg Agera. Maybe a C8. But you can ramp off of it, like I just shown you, unlike the other one. And the thing about the XF that people used is the back was bulletproof, so you could do this and back up into people and gun them down. But this one, you can there's actually a window hole, so that doesn't work so great now. We don't need to enter the office, we need to enter the office garage. But we'll do that after we go into this garage. This is my main garage for my main apartment with my main cars. So this is the one I'm going to talk about most, I am pretty sure. Save for the other garages, which are just bigger. This is like the cheapest apartment that I could get, and it's in the same department area that I like to use. So let me show you what I mean. This is my apartment, this is my office, this is my warehouse, this is my nightclub. There was another warehouse down here, but I traded it in for this one. And then I own this. And then we also have another division down here. I own this garage, this warehouse, and this garage. So it's kind of like I have a monopoly over those areas. So this is the original Comet. This is my favorite car in the game. I love Porsches. This is the Comet RS, I think. SR. And it's basically an updated version. So I wanted that. This is the Entity from before that I was talking about, where you have a bulletproof back. This is a truly bulletproof Mad Max looking Duke of Death. This I tried to create to look like the Toyota Supra from Fast and Furious, save for the hood, the hood scoop, which is normally a roof delete, but I just don't like convertibles. And I did a little, personalizations to it. This is supposed to look like Ken Block's Ford Escort RS 2000, and I just did a little bit of my own customization to it. It's a pretty nice car. This comes from the story, as you'll see in my other video, and that's why it's there. This is the only lowrider I have. I used to have a Willard Faction, and I really liked it, but I sold it for money. And then this used to be blue, it used to be green, it's just none of the colors go with it, but I like the truck itself. This is very important. Normally you find the 4-door sedan version of the Shafter. This is the sports version of the Shafter that's a 2-door, and it's supposed to be better for drift, and it sounds very nice. The sound of the vehicle itself is very nice. And we're going to drive it across the street to the office garage. I think this is the version of the vehicle that you drive in GTA 4's DLC, The Ballad of Gay Tony, in the Liberty City Stories pack. Alright, after our 2-foot drive, we're here. Let's go into Office Garage 1. Buckle up, boys. This is where it gets boring. I just bumped my microphone. I'm a quality content creator, I promise. Alright. This is the Vaca. I had that a long time ago. I like it. It's a Lamborghini. This is a Bullet that I made for my friend Murray, and I've kept it since. This is my little girl's shoes, copied right from Vanoss Gaming. I made this myself. I made it red and white for Canada, but it's also, I just really wanted a trophy truck. This looks like Travis Pastrana's or normal Subaru-sponsored Subaru rally cars, but it's my own. I added my own twist. It's one of my favorites. This was for roleplay. I don't know if it'll make me drive out because I honk the horn, but the horn has the Liberty City tune, and then I've upgraded it to have the sound system in the back. So it looks like an Underground 2 SUV, which I think is pretty cool. And then we're going to go up to the next floor. This I won from the casino. It's actually one of my friend's mom's favorite cars, so I've held on to it. This is one of the best 4-door vehicles and off-roaders that I've seen. It's really fun and surprisingly fast. I bought this because you could do wheelies on it, and I am not undersold from it, that's for sure. This one, it just had a livery, so I've held on to it. This is the first vehicle that I ever made for Trevor, but I wind up selling it. It's still a lot of fun to drive, though. This is my first sports car ever, and I've just kind of held on to it the way it is. And this is one of the fastest muscle cars I've ever had in the game. I used to drag race sports cars and supercars in it and win. It was a lot of fun. Up here is a unupgraded Willard Faction because I like the Buick Regal GNXs and stuff. This is the Crossfader mobile that I stole from Joseph. I used to have a blue and yellow one from doing all the San Andreas Flight School stuff that gave me $100K to buy it, but I changed it. This is a 70s Dodge Charger that's meant to look like Michael Weston's from Burn Notice, but I just kind of made it with my own twist. Same with this, where I made it with my own twist. But it's definitely remarkable to the Nissan Skyline GTR 2002 from Fast and Furious. This is here because it's free, and this one is here because, again, I just enjoy the Lamborghinis. It gave me flashbacks to the Infernus from GTA 4, which is a good thing. We're going to choose a vehicle from here and drive it all the way up north, I think. We're going to choose this one because of how it sounds. Okay. Yep, so we just need to go up there now. We are going to just follow the path. So, I do not think this sounds like a Nissan. I think it's kind of cheap. In this timeline, we are going to call another person to show off some stuff while we're on our way. in the process of crashing into stuff, of course. Let's see, we called Pegasus. So next up is Merryweather.
Merryweather, because security is a private matter. What can I do for you?
I used to call mercenaries on people. There's a special version of the mace that you can get by calling mercenaries on people. I forget if you can buy it now, but I do know that I got rid of mine when I really shouldn't have, and I was giving them out to people, and I had a really cool black and orange color scheme. You could make the wrapped cage around it with the snorkel orange or, you know, a secondary color, and it made for a really nice trim. I barely used any of these except for when I needed to kill the pilot of the boat or helicopter pickup. The backup helicopter and airstrikes actually work in survivals, so they can be useful there. Ammo drops I only used to get Molotovs from, and now I just keep a permanent stack of 25 in there that I barely touch. And you can unlock these as you progress through levels, which I'm level 300
Call
and
back
something.
soon.
I'm level 280 right now. So it's irrelevant. Levels are unimportant. One thing I will say, though, about levels is I have a second account, which has a level 30 and a level 34, I think, or a 28 and a level 34. The account that was banned from GTA had a level 60 and a level 24. And my GTA Online character on PC is level 15. And my second character on this account is level 75. We are going to head into the garage and pick out a bike. This is actually a clubhouse. I'm not going to go into detail about the interior because I never really customized the interior of any of these. I've never done any upgrades. I just used them at the base level. Anything extra is just more of a challenge to make the game more fun anyway. So, in here, I made sure to have a four-wheeler. I made sure to have the Sprite knockoff called Sprunk Batty 801RR. This is, I think, the Rat Chopper. I forget what it's called. Rat Bike. I was close. I think this is a Hexer. Yep, that I made for myself. This is one livery of the Sanchez. That's another livery of the Sanchez. This is the personal Sanchez that I used for a long time, which is blue and green, which is the same color of Destiny 1 items from the Taken King that you would get from the Vanguard. I know, random story, but that's where my inspiration comes from. This is a zombie chopper that I got for free and customized. This is the Manchez, which was rather cheap, that I got and customized. I think this is a Cliffhanger. No, this is an Enduro, which I like using a lot more than I actually should. We're going to drive this one over to the facility that's like 6 inches away. In this time, we are going to sign up for SecuroServe, and we are going to request a mobile operation center for when we come out. Because that's in the bunker, and I'm not going to drive all the way to the bunker. In here, I'm going to show you guys the Avenger, and I think the 7 cars you're allowed in here. And then we're going to come out with a vehicle and drive to that mobile operation center that's parked nearby. And basically show off my properties from the map and conclude the video. This loading screen takes ignorantly long. So, firstly, this is the Avenger that I got. I just threw on some customization onto it. It's fully upgraded. It doesn't have anything special that I could really highlight about it. Over here is the free Armored Paragon R that you can't buy. You get it as a gift from that Miss Baker for completing the Diamond Casino quest line. This is a very good drift car. I just need to afford the workshop to be able to delete this front bumper, and then it'll be a lot of fun. It has boost and a jump, but it's kind of boring. As I said in the GTA story video, this is one of my favorite cars. I love the sound of it. This is an Adder. I've had that for years. It used to be the fastest car in the game, totaling about 1 million, but now it's not. This is another recreation of my first car ever, using the default spoiler, and that is definitely what it looked like at one point. This is the Bugatti Divo, I think. Let me look at the back. No, this is the Bugatti Chiron. which in the game is called a Truffad Thrax. This, on the other hand, is one of the more fun vehicles that I've ever had, called the D-Class Scramjet. It's a speed racer looking car, and it jumps and has boost. So that's always fun to play around with. I don't know where the Mobile Operations Center is, though. Your Mobile Operations Center is parked nearby. No, it's not. I think it went back into storage. Mobile Operations Center is already stored in your bunker. They put it back because I went in there? Wow. Alright, well, I guess while we're waiting for that, I'll show this off now that I'm signed up for SecuroServe. This is my office, that's my warehouse, that's my nightclub. This is my vehicle warehouse. This is my facility. This is my bunker. I used to have the facility up here, but I bought this one, which is slightly more expensive, so that I could get missions done quickly and do certain glitches and stuff. This is my arcade that I got free from my Twitch Prime subscription. For 1 month I had it, and I got it at the right time. Now we're going to switch over to the Motorcycle Club, because that is the only way to reveal my current lockups for that. SecuroServe CEO, retire. We're actually going to sign back up again. Whenever, yep, Vengeful Spirit. I used to be Nexius ENT for a corporation that I worked for. Now we're going to retire, and we're going to sign up to a Motorcycle Club, which I think may be still called Nexius. I'm not sure. We'll see soon when everything catches up. Vengeful Spirits. Okay, so I changed it from Nexius Arms. That's okay. But those are for my new clan crew that's called Vengeful Spirits. Now, if we go up north, we have my weed farm. It is completely full, and that is the only thing that I own for this character, for the Motorcycle Club, because I just can't be bothered to buy the other ones. I don't want to do the bunker problem. Shut up. So let's go to the services again. Let's go to the Mobile Operations Center. We can request it in a few moments. And then let's find out where my yacht is. I have a black and red yacht off the coast of the map somewhere. I'm not going to go to it because it's not special. It's just the most expensive option of the yacht. Now let's request that Mobile Operations Center. Yeah, bro. Why are you like this? Ow. I'm gonna hit you with the 1-2 punch. Having max strength is real boring, isn't it? Alright, let's go to the Mobile Operations Center that's parked nearby. And we've arrived. Now, you can do certain paint jobs for it. You can put an American flag with an eagle behind it here, but I've just chosen not to. Made it red and white for the Canada thing. And in the back, you can occasionally store a vehicle. I'm not sure if I have one in here anymore or not, but we'll know in a moment. Okay. So this is another bike. I think this is the Electro, which is the one from the Pack Standard heist, where you get a boost by braking. And then I turn this into the command center and this into a personal bay or something like that. I cannot show you guys my upgraded weapons from the workshop, but I will show you them in person with my hands. So firstly, this is Mark II, so I gave it its red and white paint job. Nothing special outside of that. This has incendiary rounds, and I gave it the American flag paint job. I did not mean to roll. This is Mark II. I gave it tracers. So these are actually blue tracer rounds that I'm firing, but they just don't show up too great from the first person, from like our perspective. I made my Combat MG Mark II after a while of not wanting to, just because I wanted the increased recoil control and another weapon to customize. Again, I'm sorry for doing that. I don't mean to do that. I added red metallic like the Battlefield Hardline camo. That's the whole reason. I upgraded this to Mark II so I could make it more viable. I wanted to upgrade it. It's so small, so that's the whole point of me upgrading it, was to make something so small look so weird. You know, putting a bunch of attachments on it and stuff. The heavy revolver doesn't have any add-ons that you can do, so I just made it a Mark II with incendiary rounds, and I made a good choice, because unlike the assault rifle with incendiary rounds, these are indefinite. This will indefinitely catch them on fire. I've collected the double action revolver for GTA, for Red Dead Online, Red Dead 2, and done the quest to get the extra money for it. I've collected the Navy revolver for the same reason, by finding the killer. This is my favorite pistol to use, and my favorite weapon to use when doing a drive-by. My flare gun is just red. It's the only one I've not put a camo on. On other accounts and characters I have to have fun, but I just think a red flare makes the most sense. The Up and Atomizer I got for free, and I will not be buying on any other characters, but I do for this because it's fun to play around with. This is a real pain in my ass. I upgraded this to Mark II because I loved using the shotgun, and making it more viable can only help. It has a weird color combo of red and purple, but that's alright. I have the musket from the Independence Day DLC, and if it would let me do it, I also have the firework launcher from the Independence Day DLC that was also gifted to us for free on Christmas. But I do not have any of the fireworks in the interaction menu anymore. I do not think you can even buy them following years. Stop it. None of these are important, I don't think, but I will say I collected the stone hatchet from doing the bounties for mod, and I have the special version of the switchblade, and the special version of the knuckle dusters. The rest of these aren't important, except I don't think you can buy a golf club. I had to do that from a job. I have the Advanced Sniper Mark II. I hope to get the upgrade for it that gives it explosive rounds. That's the whole reason I upgraded it to Mark II, but we're still waiting. But I think that covers everything that I wanted to go over for this character. Now we have the other character, which is a male character named Jake. Duh. I'm going to cut this recording here because it is already way too long. Actually, no. No. Because the other character doesn't have much stuff. So I'll just throw it into this one. There's Eminem, aka Jake. He has earrings for fun, honestly. I do not personally condone tattoos or earrings. I think that earrings, rings, and necklaces and stuff tend to be a feminine thing. But I just threw it on there for fun. It was free. I barely pay attention to it, and that's why it's there. I think I have black or brown hair, and I used to use the highlights to make it so that I had white in that black or brown, and it reminded me of looking like B-00. If you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't, you don't. I am running out of my voice from doing this for so long. I've been doing recording after recording. My back hurts because I have to lean forward to do it all, too. This is boring. Alright. So we are in a public session with 19 people. There are people all around me. We're going to pretend that that is unimportant, and we are going to head to my apartment up here. I've done that cutscene to meet him at Mirror Park 15 times. I've just given up. I would like to have that not appear anymore, but until I buy an arcade, he will keep asking me to go there. Isn't this frame rate wonderful? I love playing a game at like 24 FPS. This is the only important apartment. It is the only important garage. The rest of the garages are full of junk, and I don't think I have another apartment. And then the other businesses I have on this account are the same ones as I have on my main account. Main character, I should say, not account. So we're just going to go through this, and we're going to go through my outfits, and we're going to call it good. This account, I keep saying account. This character over my other character does have the stilt apartment penthouse thing, which is what I like about it, but that's about it. I did this in honor of one of my friends, who I don't play with anymore. I think his name was Luke. This is because of the previously mentioned how good this car was on the other character, so I had it on this one. I love this car, and I always wanted it to be orange. I made it green for some reason in the other one, and I just wanted to stick with it. This is the cliffhanger, and I wanted it because I wanted a bike. This reminds me of the Mustang that you would use for the challenges in Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Carbon, I think. This is the Dukes. I just wanted a reason to slap that thing on the top, and this is the color scheme that came out. This is another way that I upgraded my LG. I got it for free, so that's why I did it. I don't have the metallic like I would want to, but this is just another version of that Subaru that I was talking about. Again, this is free, so that's why that's there. This is a callback to my old RPs that I used to do role-playing, because that would be like the group vehicle, you know, like 6 of us would get on. There would be 4 in the vehicle and then 2 hanging on the sides, and we would go gang attack to gang attack and cops and all that. And it was a lot of fun. Doesn't get much use now, obviously. I don't even use this account. This character. Damn it. I'm calling it an account. On that same topic, I used my character that's level 280. I got his 120, and I was like, alright, never going to touch this character again. Only going to use the male character. And then I was like, well, that is my money-making character for this other character. And for that reason, I've just been trying to make enough money to help this character, and I haven't yet. Can I get in my own apartment, please? I don't care about gun running shipment. I'm not allowed in my own house. Okay. Why ain't I allowed in my own house? Alright, we're gonna leave GTA Online just to go into an invite only and spawn in my house. I mean, okay. Okay, and then it spawns us in the garage. Why are you like this? Dying out on this apartment? Is this apartment removed? Is there some glitch here? This is about to become a help video. Okay, well this time there's that blue icon. And this time there's the blue icon here. So maybe we fixed it. My throat is shattered. My friend Parker has a house just up the road, literally inches. I'm going to pause to show it because I'm not going to go outside. He has this apartment. This is the first floor. This is where you're going to get your bong, your wine, and whiskey, and I think green juice, and your TV. You come down one floor, and you're on the bedroom floor, I think. Yep, this is the bedroom, and this is the wardrobe where I'm going to show you my clothes before I go to the bottom floor. I'm not going to go through any of the outfits because the special outfits are going to be the same as before, but the outfits that I've created are a bit different. This is for heists. I just kind of threw something together. This is absolutely just me trying to be like Vanoss Gaming's character. This is a red camo because of those fire camo cargo pants. This is a business outfit for when the heist update came out. This one is something that I created using the mask helmet glitch, mask hat glitch, that I used for Crew Wars. I think this is the same case. This one I used because it was just kind of fun to wear. I always like wearing suits and vests. I think that this also was worn by Vanoss once, but I did not copy him in this case. I would have a racing outfit for racing, I have the jet suit, and then I have an American outfit with all the American flags and stars and stuff for the Independence Day update. This is my first original outfit that was fully camo that I used to use. I think that, again, Vanoss did something like this for his Operation Smoked Bacon video, but that's not really my intention. This is black and red for SecuroServe. And then this is a flight suit that's white, and it just looks updated, so I have it alongside the other one. And as you can tell, my hair is not black and white anymore. We're going to go to the bottom floor, which contains the heist room. I've not done many heists on this, I don't think, but it's, you know, just showing off the last of the building. Yeah, heist planning progress. I don't think we've done any of whatever heist this is. Law and Order, Criminal Mastermind progress. Definitely wasn't going for any of those, so let's take a look. Yeah, I've not even done the Fleeka job on this account, apparently. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me going over this account. I have to go over my other account, I Have Vengeance CZ, as well. And then that'll be the epic conclusion of me flaunting what I have in video games, because this is one of the last games that I have right now that I can flaunt about. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you enjoyed any of it, leave a like. If you disliked any of it, leave a dislike. Comment down below what you liked or disliked about the video, and if you enjoy the content, subscribe, and if you wish to be notified about the content I provide, make sure to click the bell icon to get your notifications turned on. Peace.